Qasem Soleimani was the #1 terrorist in the world when American forces in Iraq took him out for attacking our embassy. He was the Iranian terrorist responsible for the deaths of over 600 U.S. soldiers and thousands of innocent civilians. Many were the direct relatives of the 98,000 residents who live in Dearborn, Michigan. Now that's the state of Alyssa Slotkin. Well, you know her. She's a freshman congresswoman who led the charge to limit the legal war powers of our president that also undermines our military. Well, between you and me, that's not quite what Americans are supposed to do. When the body count of the soldiers was formally announced, two of her freshman buddies in the room, that included Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib of Detroit, together were seen snickering and laughing at the tragic news. Slotkin, who openly touts unyielding support for our military, never called them out on it. So I guess it wasn't much of a surprise when she openly rejected a recent Senate resolution asking for bipartisanship in honoring the 600 fallen soldiers. Imagine that. This is definitely not what Americans do. While commenting on the deliberate Iranian cruise missile that totally blasted a Ukrainian passenger plane out of the sky, killing 276 people, Slotkin strangely appeared to come to the terrorists' defense by saying, well, their military is not as sophisticated as ours. They make mistakes. They don't shoot straight. Seriously, Alyssa? I wonder what the folks in Dearborn have to say about that. Even they would agree that's not what Americans should say. Oh, and let us not forget her public campaign to impeach our president that failed miserably and was paid for out of the pockets of Michigan taxpayers. So ask yourself, people, whose side is Alyssa Slotkin really on? There's an adage that says, if they're not with us, they could be against us. Think about it.